The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café. This is the United Podcast Network.
It's time for a crunch or two. It's time for a little something something. It's time for the Snack Authority. The Snack Authority. The authority on snacks. Snacks of all kinds. From the most common and wildly famous to the most obscure and unknown. The Snack Authority. Snacking all the time so you don't have to.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the Snack Authority, broadcasting live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café. The Snack Authority is a weekly podcast where we dig into the history, taste, and flavor of local snacks, national favorites, and yes, even some bizarre international or healthy treats, alone or in a head-to-head battles. My name is Jess, and with me here is our Ed.
It's great to hear you today, Jess.
That is very true. Today we are doing a healthy take on snacking.
Yeah. Do we know how healthy, or it's just supposed to be?
You know what? I was actually looking at this before we started. These are the Goldfish Veggie Crackers. We have sweet carrot and cheesy tomato. If you look at the serving size, it's 56 pieces. There are 4 servings per bag, and the calories are 140 per.
56 pieces is quite generous.
It is quite generous, especially if these are something that parents are going to be feeding to their kids. I mean, I know kids who are like little hoovers. They'll eat just about anything and a lot of it. But 56 pieces for a tiny little baby? I don't know, man.
I don't know.
We can give it heck, though. We'll do our best.
Well, why don't I tell you a little bit about Goldfish? Should I?
I think you should. I'm actually going to peek at this while you're giving me some info.
All right. Yeah. You have a look-see. The goldfish were invented by Oscar J. Cambly at a Swiss biscuit manufacturer called Campbell. And that was in 1958, Jess.
Got a good run going.
Yeah, so they were introduced to the U.S. in 1962 by the founder of Pepperidge Farm, Margaret Rudkin. Now, the original ones were more like a plain saltine cracker.
Really?
The very first goldfish, which kind of makes sense, right?
I guess it does, but I can't imagine them not cheesy.
No, it's disturbing, although you could imagine them pretzel-y, right? Because they had those.
I very well can.
And they were fine, but it didn't bring anything to the table to make them fish-shaped.
No, not really.
I mean, it was a pretzel. It was fine.
It's a funny-shaped pretzel.
Yeah, but you know, Pepperidge Farm is now a division of Campbell Soup Company.
Yes, sir, I did.
Because you could throw them in your tomato soup.
Or carrot soup, which I have for lunch today.
Do you really?
I do. I was feeling feisty.
Nice. A little ginger in there, you think?
There is.
Yep. They usually put it in there. Probably not in these veggie crackers, though.
When we have them, I'm going to take some and I'll put it in the soup and let you know.
Jess, do you know who was a big fan of Goldfish?
You.
Well, I am, but Julia Child was a big fan of Goldfish.
I like her. Some for the pot, some for me.
Yeah, she'd usually put them out in a bowl at Thanksgiving.
Just a bowl of...
Yeah, to serve with the cocktails she was making.
I like that. That's actually really cute.
You know, I've seen even some bars have the big canisters of Goldfish, and they'll put them out instead of peanuts or...
I don't get out much, Ed, so I don't really know what's in places. But
and
you could top a baked mac and cheese with some Goldfish, and that'd be darn adorable.
Yeah, I don't get out much anymore either, Jess. So that was probably at least 20 years ago.
It's good.
But it happened. I was there, you know.
I believe you. You saw it with your own 2 eyes.
Absolutely. What else do we know about the Goldfish?
They're the snack that smiles back.
They are, but they're also available in the UK. But in the UK, they're called Fins, F-I-N-Z. But it's the identical product.
See, that's an unusual name switch. I know they do switch a few names from here to the UK, but Fins?
Maybe there was something with the registration of the name, or, you know, maybe they had to change it up.
Maybe it's like an animal cruelty thing. They were worried there were actual goldfish in it.
But if you just pull the fins off the fish, you're fine?
It's so wicked cruel. It's not good.
Well, these, Jess, were just introduced this month.
Brand new?
They get some of their coloring from a beet juice concentrate. So they're trying to go with natural things.
They do have like carrot powder and carrot puree and things like that inside the carrot one. And you are looking red beet extract and stuff in the tomato
Yeah.
paste, tomato powder.
And really, I think, what do they claim on the front there? That each serving has 1/3 of a serving of
the vegetable that's in it, so
vegetable.
tomato or carrot.
Yeah. So if you ate 3 servings of that, it counts for 1 serving of vegetables.
If you ate a whole bag, oh gosh.
Well, a whole bag would give you over 1 serving of vegetables, right?
Well, I would no. It's
Because you get
4 servings.
4/3. 1 and 1/3.
So that'd be good. You could do this instead of actual vegetables, which
I mean, I think maybe we should try them. What do you think?
I'm ready to go.
All right.
I think I'm going carrot first, though.
I think that's the right thing. I'm not a huge tomato fan.
Like for anything like tomato sauce, ketchup.
I don't mind it once it's turned into food. You know, like
I don't like
ketchup
raw.
or sauce.
Like a raw tomato either. So these are actually little carrots, and they have the signature little smile. on
Right.
them.
It's a mixture of little smiling carrots and the goldfish themselves.
With a little imagination, it could be a Christmas tree.
I'm going to turn it that way and see. Yes. Oh.
It tastes like an animal cracker. It tastes like an animal
Yeah.
cracker that you accidentally like rubbed on maybe peanut butter or something like an.
On the finish, though, I get some vegetable. No?
I don't get any carrot. I mean, I know it's in there. Maybe the idea was not to make it taste like a carrot, but to put the good stuff in there.
I'm not sure.
It tastes like a cracker to me. Like a goldfish meets an animal cracker meets like accidentally left some peanut butter on the counter.
Right. And then when you go to the tomato, you've got a little tomato that looks like a pumpkin.
Oh,
And
it's so cute.
somehow with the tomato, they felt compelled to add cheese, right? It's a cheesy
Yeah.
tomato.
Yeah, like pizza.
Oh. I don't know, Jess. My initial feeling is it has a lot less flavor than the carrot one.
I think this one has a lot more flavor, and I can't tell if I like it or if I really don't.
Really?
This one actually, the tomato goldfish tastes like tomato, but it tastes like a veggie stick tomato without the texture. So it's a cracker texture, veggie stick, the reddish tomato veggie stick.
Yeah. Well, you know what I should do, Jess?
What should you do?
A little bit of snack news while you're snacking. How's that?
I think you should.
Jess, this is a story out of Hackettstown, New Jersey. You know Mars Wrigley?
Of course I do. We go way back.
Well, it says today Mars Wrigley unveiled the largest Snickers bar ever created.
Sounds delicious.
This was during a Guinness World Records title attempt at their Waco, Texas plant. Now, this Snickers bar, Jess, you may believe it or you may not,
I'll
but
believe
it's
you.
the truth. It weighs more than 2 metric tons. Yeah. Well, and believe it or not, it's a smaller version of something even bigger that they have planned for the Super Bowl.
Okay, so first of all, I want to know how many servings are in a 2-ton Snickers bar.
I think there's a lot.
And how much bigger do you go than 2 tons? Do you double it? Do you do 4 tons?
I don't think they're... Oh, we got some more information. I don't think they say how big the bigger one was, but this particular one has all the classic ingredients as a regular Snickers bar.
That's good.
More than 1,200 pounds of caramel, peanuts, and nougat combined, and nearly 3,500 pounds of chocolate.
Sorry, I just figured out what I'm going to ask for my birthday.
Yeah. Well, see, this is their 90th anniversary, so they're celebrating this along with the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but if that's 90 years, how are they even going to top themselves for their 100th anniversary? It's only a decade away.
Well, it says more than 600 associates created this modern marvel.
They didn't call us in. How rude.
Yeah, so somewhere here I had the information, Jess. Bear with me for
Take your time.
moment.
I'm still in shock.
Are you in shock?
I think a little bit.
All right, so this special Guinness World Records title-setting candy bar is equivalent to more than 41,000 single-size Snickers bars.
Oh,
Whoa.
it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
But how do you even get at it? Because if you go to eat a 2-ton Snickers bar, you're not going to have...
I just picture him starting with a chainsaw.
When you just get a slab.
Cut a big hunk off of that.
But if you only get the top, you're only getting caramel, peanut, and chocolate.
I know.
What about my nougat?
I understand.
Funny business.
Yeah, I didn't see a picture. You know, I suppose you could take a layering approach on it and make... all they're saying is the ingredients are the same.
I think good for them. I mean, why not? You're Snickers. It's not like people are going to be offended by it. You've had Betty White in a commercial. You're automatically all right with most of us.
Right.
And the rest of us enjoyed Danny Trejo as well.
Yeah, Marsha.
Marsha. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
He was a beautiful Marsha.
Danny Trejo.
Wasn't he Jan?
I don't know. They were doing the Marsha thing in the commercial.
Yeah, they were. And it was Danny Trejo, which was amazing. Mm-hmm. Like, I paused the TV, rewind, watch it again.
Yeah. I think that was a Super Bowl commercial.
Maybe.
Who knows? But, Jess, you know what we've been missing lately?
The 2-ton Snickers?
Oreo stories.
Oh, gosh. It's been radio silence on Oreo for a while.
Well, Oreo's got something new, Jess.
I'm not going to say I'm shocked.
Oreo popcorn. Yeah. Sam's Club has a brand new giant bag of popcorn. It's Oreo flavored popcorn, which is covered in crushed Oreos and drizzled with actual Oreo cream filling. It sounds like a mess.
I think we all really appreciate the sweet and salty combination. I don't 100% know that would be delicious, but I also don't know how like a pickle in an Oreo would taste either. So I suppose don't knock it till you try it, right?
Yeah, I mean, Jess, it's just $5.98 for a 20-ounce bag.
Yeah, but if you don't like it, that's like, I don't even know if you can feed birds Oreos.
Well, to put that in perspective, Jess, a standard microwavable bag of popcorn is only 3 ounces.
Yeah.
So it's like 7 times as much.
It's huge.
Huge.
You could fill a baby pool with it and just relax.
Yeah.
I don't know that it would, but...
So, I mean, when I look at that Oreo popcorn, my first question is why?
Why not?
I like your attitude towards snacking. So what are you thinking on these, Jess?
I can honestly tell you, I really like regular Goldfish. I like what they do. I think it's actually very, very cute, and I think the snack for kids is very appropriate. It's not a terrible snack. These, I think, miss the mark. The carrot does not taste like carrots to me, and the tomato, it has a distinct aftertaste that is not gonna go away for a while.
Huh. So do you think the kids won't like these?
I think I've seen kids eat dirt, so I'm not 100% sure. I watched my niece eat a booger, and I quote, so she'll eat anything. But, I mean, my baby niece, she's a little over a year, ran towards me arms up for a cheese ball. I don't think that's going to happen with these.
You're right. They eat paste too, right, these children?
I've never seen that, but I've seen the dirt, and I can only assume.
Yeah. All right. So we're saying for us and for any children we encounter, we're going with the tried and true regular version.
Yeah, I honestly am not offended by Goldfish. You know, I would give my little kids, my family, Goldfish. I wouldn't need to give them this.
All right. It's settled then.
Well, if you guys ever have an idea of a snack we should dig into, an idea of anything we should pair against each other, please contact us at thesnackauthority@gmail.com. Let your snack eating friends know about us. Share us, subscribe to us, give us a 5-star rating. We really do like those. Share us, subscribe to us. That's all I can really say repeatedly. This is the Snack Authority for Ed and myself. Have a goldfish kind of day.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.